So this is the next question that we have to do. And, okay, this is a little hard to see, so I'll try and scoot this in a little bit. Okay, so basically what we have is we have to use the trapezoid rule, and they tell us that there's 4 subintervals, and the equation is this. Okay, so the first part that we need to do is we need to find the subintervals to approximate this. So what we're going to do is the b minus a over n. So b minus a, and then they tell us n over here, which is 4. So 2/4, which equals 1/2. So each part is split up into halves. Each rectangle is split into halves. So basically what we have to do is just multiply the base times the height, because to find the area, because that's what they're asking us. So here we have the height and the base. And the base is actually 1/2, because on the, if we draw a number line, say we draw a number line. It starts, okay, so we're going to start at 2, and we're going to end at 4. And this is telling us that each rectangle is split into halves. So we're going to have 2.5, we're going to have 3, and we're going to have 3.5. So the base is 1/2. Each base is 1/2 because there's a total of 4 rectangles. So we're going to have 1/2 because we need to multiply it by whatever this is, 1/2 times the base. And since the base is 1/2, we can automatically make this 1/4. So then after we're going to do this, we need to multiply by each rectangle. So we're going to start off like this. 1/4. So we need to include each of these numbers and plug it into this equation. So we're going to have to put 2, and then we're going to have to double 2.5 because there's 2 sides. You could, this side and this side. So we're going to have 2 of the 2.5s, and then same with the 3, and then same with the 3.5, and then just 1/4 because it's the end point. So when we plug all of these values into the calculator, we are going to get -3 plus -21.25 plus -44 plus -75.75 plus -59. So add all of these up, and we are going to get -203. And then when we multiply this out, we're going to get -50.75. So this is the area. Now to find the error, we have a specific formula. And the formula, so this is B. The formula is B minus A cubed over 12n squared times K. And the K is the constant. So to find K, it's going to be the absolute value of the second derivative of the function. So we know that the function is 5 minus x cubed. So first derivative is minus 3x squared, and second derivative is minus 6x. But that is not k. After we find this, we need to plug in the two endpoints so that we can find the maximum value, and that's what we're going to plug in. So going over here, our two endpoints are 2 and 4. So negative 6 times 2 and negative 6 times 4. So we're going to get negative 12 and negative 24. So this is our max. This is going to be our max, but it's going to be the absolute value, so plug that back into here. It's just going to be 12. So then we have b minus a, which is just 4 minus 2 cubed over 12, and then we know n is 4 squared times 12. So we multiply a little bit on the top, and we're going to get 8 over 192 times 12. Multiply all of that out, and we're going to get 1/2. And that is the area.